Bless me bagpipes and curse me kilts. Woo! We are here for a Lorcana card reveal from Pirate Steven and Papa Echo up there. How's it going, Patrick?
I am stoked. Happy to be here.
Yeah, we're excited too. Card reveal for Lorcana is really special, and we're happy to be able to bring you one. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. A little disguise here for today. Maybe it's a clue. Who knows? Maybe we haven't seen this before. Maybe we rehearsed this. We don't know. So let's go ahead and let you know who we are. Again, my name is Pirate Steven, and this is LorcanaTalks, where we talk about Lorcana. We're powered by Duck Talks, which is our brother company. What are we, Scrooge McDuck? No, we are powered by Duck Talks, which is a Disney Afternooniverse social media channel covering everything Disney Afternoon, including DuckTales 2017 and merch reviews, the latest in Disney comics. And this is our Lorcana channel. So we're talking Lorcana Talks, and we got a card reveal today. And we're very excited for it. We're very fortunate and honored to have this one. We feel it is very appropriate to our channel, and we're happy to be bringing it to the wonderful Lorcana community. So to kick it off, we're going to do this. Looks like we're doing this game show style. Maybe a little Battleship.
Well, sort of like Battleship. In the spirit of Lorcana, and in the spirit of the third expansion, Into the Inklands, they introduced these new ships called Ink Runners, right? So to reveal a little bit about our card, we're not going to play Battleship. We're going to play Battle Ink Runners. And how this is going to work is that each of these Ink Runners on the side are going to have some information about our new mystery card. One will talk about the cost. One will talk about what color ink it is, the rarity, the type, all of that here. Our buddy Steve here is going to try to guess the coordinates of each ink runner, and we will reveal more of the card as we go. Are you ready, Steve?
No.
Sweet. All right. Well, we'll check in later.
All right. Yeah, let's so I hope I'm playing this right, but I'm gonna go with A2. Like the number 2.
A2. Let's see. This is a cost reveal. What do we learn about the cost? It is not a one-cost card.
Ooh. Okay. I like one-cost cards though.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go with C5.
C5. Okay, we're gonna take a guess at the ink. C5. It is not an amethyst card.
I like amethyst though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to stay in the ink category, so let's go with C1.
C1. Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, I'm not either. I don't remember what.
I don't know where any of the things are. No.
Show me C1. Ah, my favorite.
It's not even steel.
Right. It is not a steel card.
Okay. C6.
C6.
Stay in the ink category.
Not amber. Not
amber. This is how my Lorcana games go too, by the way. We're gonna go. Let's go for C4. We're gonna guess everyone.
An explosive choice. C4. Not emerald.
Oh man, you know what? For the suspense, I'm just gonna leave those last two there, and we're gonna go. I know, right? D2.
D2. All right.
We're gonna go with the rarity.
You know what?
Not an enchanted. We didn't get an enchanted.
We didn't get an enchanted. This is going to be a huge shock to everyone.
Oh my God.
That's, you know what? And disclaimer, we don't know. This could be an enchanted. We just don't have that info.
You're right.
But for right now, not enchanted.
All right, B2.
B2. Okay. So is this card an inkable card or not? Let's find out. It is not an inkable card.
What? Okay, we're going to clear that situation up right now and go C6.
B6.
B6. It's already said C6. B6.
Well, you sunk the ink runner. We know for a fact, thank you, process of elimination, that this is an uninkable card. So
This is exactly how my Lorcana games go. All right, uninkable. We're good. Good to go. All right. Let's go with C2.
C2. It is not Ruby.
Kidding me. All right.
So put on your thinking cap.
All right. Everyone
What
is
could it be?
C3.
C3. We sunk the ink runner. We have an uninkable sapphire card.
Just like my background. Man. All right. Okay. So we know it is a sapphire. All right. Let's go with, how about A1?
A1, let's see. It's how stakes done. But it's not how this card is done. It's not a 6-cost card.
Well, good. Because, that's kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Let's go with let's eliminate the cost. So A6.
A6. Show me A6. It's a 2-cost.
Okay, that's
we'll get rid of
affordable.
these. All right, so we now know 3 things about our card: 2 costs, uninkable, sapphire, non-jet.
Okay, all right. I know. I'm gonna wheel this one right now, and we're gonna go with the rarity of D4.
D4. It's not a legendary.
There are a few legendary cards in the 204 set, so
yeah,
that's a hard one. All right, so we'll go with D3.
D3. What do we got? D3.
Please.
It's not a rare.
Okay, it's not a rare. All right. Okay, so all right, let's see what we got. D6.
D6. Okay. Uncommon.
Yes. All right, uncommon. All right, good.
There's a chance we could pull this one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right.
Absolutely. All right. What we got? Type. All right. A1. Let's see what's on that side of the board.
You mean E1?
E1, yes, of course. That's what I meant.
Very
Did I get the
ink
first
runner. E1. Right out of the gates. It's an item.
Thank goodness.
Which means it's not a character. It's not an action. It's not a location. It's not a song. It's not the puzzle piece that comes in the back of the booster pack. It's an item.
Phew, that would have been a nice piece to get.
That would be a juicy piece of intel, but dare I say what we have is even juicier. But 2 cost, uninkable, sapphire, uncommon item. You just completed phase 1. Steve, how do you feel?
I'm in. You have my interest. This is a card that I could possibly get in my deck. So
we are moving into the final round. Now, from Battle Ink Runners, we now go into Gyro Sensor Trivia. Here's how this works. I'm going to ask Steve. Now, those of you watching right now may or may not know that Steve is quite knowledgeable in the ways of DuckTales. Okay? Not to say that this has anything to do with DuckTales. We don't know. I'm just playing to the man's strengths. If Steve gets one question right, we will reveal the quote on this card. 2 questions, we reveal the ability. 3 questions, we reveal the name. And 4, we reveal the art. If he fails in his trivia knowledge, we're just going to send the card back to Ravensburger, and we can just wait until they upload the app. No pressure.
All right, I'm gonna put my thinking hat on.
Good call. All right, so first off, let's get rid of this. Flip the card. What do we know so far? Well, got our 2 cost uninkable, blue item, uncommon. We have, eagle-eyed people might notice, we have a new artist in the mix here. We haven't seen his name pop up yet, I don't think, as of the time of this recording. Have we?
No, we haven't.
We have not. Okay. Are you ready for your first question?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But go ahead.
All right, I'm pulling them up from the library of trivia. Okay. The series Tailspin from 1990 was originally intended to be a spin-off of DuckTales starring which character?
I mean, there's only one pilot I think they could take the job. Actually, two. If you watch DuckTales 2017, you would know of Della Duck. But if you haven't watched it, I mean, Launchpad is a pilot, and I think he would make a good character on Tailspin. Right,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
You are absolutely correct. And
Yeah.
your reward is something that has nothing to do with Launchpad McQuack, but you get a quote. And the quote is, just the thing to top off another brilliant deal. Second.
Okay,
All right,
that tells me nothing. All right, got it.
Are you ready for your your second question?
No.
Okay. I said third because this is a 3-part question. You're going to have to work for this ability. What, according to DuckTales 2017, are the full names of Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
The full names, right? That not the ones that Della gave her. So I'm gonna go with Huey, Dewey, and Lilwin. Lilwin, got that right?
Yeah, Llewellyn Duck.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
y'all know
great.
Lilwin was Louis? No.
Yeah. Now,
DuckTales.
some people say Hubert and Duford. Where did that come from? No one.
No one says that.
Okay, no one said that. Because definitely not the people who I looked up this trivia question for. They would never have said that.
No.
So, I think you earned the ability. Do you want to see the ability?
Please.
Let's see the ability. Business expertise. Exert this item. You may pay 1 less for the next item you play this turn. Okay.
That's hot.
Pretty intriguing. I know.
Yeah.
There's some uses there. They have the gears are turning, right? Okay. Ready for your next one?
No.
Still not. Okay. Because we can end the stream right here.
We probably should have. You should probably told me the questions ahead of time. But go ahead.
I have backups. I have backups.
Good.
Okay. Here's a tricky one. I've been throwing softballs. All right. Now, fun fact about DuckTales 2017, I found out, is that no character appears in every single episode. There are characters who may show up in the intro song, but that doesn't count. Besides Scrooge McDuck, which DuckTales character shows up in the most amount of episodes in DuckTales 2017?
I'm gonna go with Dewey Duck.
Dewey Duck is absolutely correct. 60 of 69 episodes.
Wow.
And you, sir, earned this name. You've done really good. And to that, we tip your hat because here's Scrooge McDuck's top hat.
Wow, how appropriate.
It's the foreshadowing is just gives me chills.
How did we do this?
Wow.
This is great.
Okay. Are you ready for the final question?
No.
To get the art.
Still let's see it.
Okay. You're on a hot streak. Okay. Can you give me the name of from either the DuckTales 87 show or the comics? What is the name? Bonus if you get both, by the way. What is the name of Magica Dispel's Raven?
Her Raven.
Her Raven.
Well, we might need to go to a different. While I look this up, you need me sing a song or something.
Did we?
But that's
did
her
we
brother.
kill the stream?
Her brother.
It is her brother.
Yeah.
Do you know the brother's name?
No, I forgot it temporarily. Hold on.
Well, good night, everybody. It was a fun stream.
No, hold on.
So
Google
close.
will help you with this one.
You know what?
Right.
Normally I would frown on Google, but I did not disqualify it in the rules section of the show. So,
you know, let's see if you're in a chat and you know the answer, go ahead and say it. It's coming to me now, though.
somewhere in that top hat of yours.
It's under the hat. Yeah. No, Poe to spell.
Poe to spell. You're absolutely right.
Oh my
And
God.
for the record, in the comics, his name was Ratface.
Rat face. I can see why they changed it.
Yeah, yeah. And without further ado, let's look at some art. Behold.
Ooh, beautiful art.
Ooh, mwah, chef's kiss.
That is the
It
top
is.
hat of cards. Let me tell you.
I tip my hat to that card.
Tip and hat.
It is cool to see the shading on the hat, and the DuckTales 2017 style is a very kind of flat coloring. Like it's coming to life here. It's popping. I love it.
Yeah, and let's go over the art. So that top hat is absolutely DuckTales 2017. There's several different versions of Scrooge McDuck, as you know, out there. The version that you might remember from DuckTales, classic DuckTales from 1987, is a black hat with a red band. And this is more of the silver band from the newer show. In the comic versions, well, there's so many comic stories out there, but a lot of the times it's just a straight black hat with a black band around it. You could sometimes see blue band or a green band. And Ebenezer Scrooge version of Scrooge is a actual olive green hat and a red band. So this is without a doubt the DuckTales 2017 version of Scrooge's top hat. There's a couple of Easter eggs on this card as well. We love Easter eggs. We love solving mysteries and rewriting history. And yeah, if you zoom in on that, there's a brand new character to the left of that top hat, and that is none other than a original character created for the DuckTales 2017 show, and that is Whiskers.
Whiskers. Wow.
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
Now tell us about Whiskers.
Yeah, Whiskers is actually Scrooge's pet, because back in the day of growing up in Scotland, he didn't have his parents didn't have the money to buy him a dog. Little Scrooge really wanted a dog, and so his parents went to the local barber, and everybody in his family threw in money, and they got him a clump of hair. So that is his pet right there, Whiskers, the clump of hair that was his pet for. Whiskers appears in 2 episodes of DuckTales 2017. One was in season 1, and we tell everybody this: if you haven't seen the show, you should definitely check it out. It is definitely the best reboot out there, but also besides that, the best show. Really love it. And Whiskers appears in season 1, episode 20, which was called "The Secret of Castle McDuck." It's where you see the 2 of the pictures on our screen right now. And the third image of Scrooge looking at Whiskers, and he's a different color. That's from the episode from season 3, episode 18, "The Fight for Castle McDuck." His sister Matilda, who you see there, painted Whiskers a bluish purple and with a teal center. So poor Whiskers, but that is a new character that's on this card, and again, extremely deep cut, which you really got to appreciate the animation. The card art director for Lorcana for this, and also the artist that we mentioned, Gabrielle Angelo.
Is it safe to say that this is the deepest cut we've gotten in Lorcana? What could top this?
I would think so.
Yeah.
So also just noticing in the background, you see it looks like it does appear that there's a couple of episodes where they're on Scrooge's submarine. And I definitely think from doing a rewatch of several episodes today, that's where the setting is taking place. And really another cool cut we got here in the Easter egg is if you look under Scrooge McDuck's hat, there are blueprints for the Spear of Selene, which is a very big plot point for the first season of DuckTales 2017. And as you see in the pictures we have on the screen right now, that's Della drawing the the Spear of Selene, which is a spaceship, because as the original three adventurers of Della, Scrooge, and Donald Duck, they've went all the adventures they could, and they never got to space. So Scrooge has the Spear of Selene built, and Della takes it, and things go wrong. And it's probably why you haven't heard of Della unless you watch the show, because the Spear of Selene crashes on the moon. So
Yeah.
that's where Della Duck is for most of the first season. But again, really cool to solve mysteries and have really cool background Easter eggs on almost all the DuckTales cards of the set.
And for the record, Scrooge and Della were, Scrooge was a billionaire launching into space. This was a couple years before we had Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk trying this, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, they got it from Scrooge. They ripped him off, and we have the proof. We have the receipts. The one thing, and I'll point out too, that we're a little stumped by. We're not sure. We're not sure if there's significance to this. If you looked at this wire, there's a kind of frayed wire. I don't know if this is something from DuckTales. We don't know if this is something attached to Lorcana lore. But if anyone knows, speculate away, because I'd be very curious what people's thoughts are. But yeah, some quality art. They could have phoned it in with a top hat, and you know what? They swung for the fences.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Real quick, let's talk a little bit about. I'm sure this is some minds are racing here. How does this card play? It's a pretty straightforward card. We've seen versions of this card in the last set or two sets. We've seen the lanterns, which kind of work in the same way, but for characters. We've seen Dr. Fossier's cards, which work the same way for actions, and just recently, the Treasure Planet map, which works the way for location. So this kind of closes the loop there. We now have an item that discounts every card type. So a lot of versatility there. It is, again, pretty cheap cost. A lot of our items up until now have been pretty low cost already. I'm guessing most people's minds when they see this is going to go straight to Scrooge's Lucky Dime, our most pricey item yet. It makes sense that Scrooge's top hat would help get out the dime quicker. There's, a lot of different cards we've seen recently that could play with this. Of course, if Scrooge banishes someone, he could play his top hat for free. Recently we've seen Audrey Ramirez, who, when she quests, she can ready an item. So if you have her in play with this, we could potentially see a 2-cost discount for an item, which could have that dime pop up even quicker. Of course, it's kind of fun because this could get out the Sumerian talisman quicker too. We're not just limited to sapphire items. Probably a lot of people are going to be talking about Bell's house versus Scrooge's top hat, which is better. They both kind of have the same effect, causing one less for items, one being a location, one being an item. Scrooge's top hat's going to be harder to get rid of than a location, and we don't have to move characters to it, but it is uninkable. So there's going to be a lot of debate with deck builders about those two cards. As far as other things, obviously people who run item decks, this is going to be great. This is going to be easy to slot in. You have, characters like Tamatoa who thrive off playing items. What's better than a popsicle combo? A popsicle combo for 0 costs, right? Or popsicles could be even more annoying now. Cards like Launch, which were kind of interesting, but maybe had limited use, could see a little more action now with free ammunition potentially. It could work with card draw things like Maurice's Workshop or Maurice himself. And then finally, too, you think about it, there's a lot of cards and a lot of items out there that also have cost to use. And one of the big appeal of items is that you can play them right away. So sometimes it's tough to pay the cost to play the item and then pay the cost to activate the item. Scrooge's Top Hat could help with that. So um, it's a pretty flexible card. I mean, you got to watch out for uninkables, obviously. Be mindful of how many you're putting in your deck, but a lot of potential, there. But yeah, that's what we got, kids.
Yeah, and this is card Scrooge's Top Hat is card 166, so it fits right in the middle of 165, which is the Lucky Dime, and 167, which is Vault Door. So you have 3 DuckTales cards right in a row there, in your Sapphire set. And I have to say, I feel like I'm a Sapphire from all these DuckTales cards in Ruby and Sapphire. I think that's my Into the Inklands go-to colors.
Oh. But again, we are so grateful to the Lorcana team and Ravensburger just for giving us this opportunity to show this off. Not only just any card, but one from a franchise that means a lot to us, which is awesome. So thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy the card, guys.
Yeah, we'll be posting it shortly after this video, maybe 30 minutes or so, so everyone can see it and spread it and start planning your decks.
Yeah, and if you enjoy our content, you can follow us. And if you don't enjoy our content, go ahead and give us a follow at LorcanaTalks. If you want to hang out with Patrick and I, we are on mostly on Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it this week. You can also, for all the latest Disney Afternooniverse trademark name that we gave it, at Duck Talks, you can catch all the latest Disney and Disney Afternooniverse news there as well. So thanks for joining us for this. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you at the local leagues, where I probably won't be winning, but see ya.
Yeah.